Thank you, Travis. Let's see if I can start my. Okay. So we are really surprised that it's happening because this journey began 3 years back. And in these 3 years, we didn't know what responsibility we took. You know, there is a proverb says it takes a village to raise a child. After 3 years, this is my new proverb. Let's see. It takes a world village to organize a computational biology workshop. And I'll explain you why. It has been a wonderful journey, but it's a crazy journey too. So at GMT -7, so that means like right now, it's 9 a.m. here, it's 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. in Montana. So that's our Montana team, or Travis already introduced. So that's our GMT -7 team. And this is where we first got together. We said like, we need to do something. One of the major reasons that we are doing it, we first thought we are going to do it because there are very few universities where you can have all 3 different aspects of computational biology faculty under the same roof. That's what we wanted to bring it here so that the students can not only get training on their major subject, but they can get training on the other part of the subject. However, we do not have all the expertise. So we looked into the Europe, and that's the GMT +1 and +3. That's Charlie Lawton, Asif, and Aisha. They're from Turkey. So when we have our meeting, 7 a.m. Montana time, 2 p.m. Charlie's time, and 5 p.m. at Asif's time and Aisha's time. It's very hard to get them because 5 p.m. Asif and Aisha is taking the bus from their institution back to home in Turkey. But we still managed to do the meetings for a whole year to plan this thing. And then there is our team from the other part. We're moving closer to Asia now. Unfortunately, none of them could have made it to the workshop. Kadimul is from Bangladesh. He has a visa problem. Shubhra from India is not feeling well. And Dr. Arvind Chinchure is from India too. His wife is going through a surgery. Another aspect of the workshop we wanted to focus on is like, we want the participants to be excited about career outside the academy too. And that's why I invited Dr. Arvind Chinchure. Unfortunately, he couldn't come. He is a big proponent of scientific entrepreneurship in India. His organization is called QLEAP. Let me see if I can arrange a virtual meeting with him so that we don't have to only look for career in the academy. We can start our own entrepreneurship, or we can look for a career in the industry too. So we are moving closer to Thailand. And then, so far, the funding came from the NSF, and NSF, National Science Foundation funding, was covering all the US participants. But we need a separate team to help the participants from Asia. We need to build a new team, okay? And when I say new in the sense that Dr. Tin Hui Tan, he is the director of the National Supercomputing Center in Singapore. He was helping us from the beginning, and Chandra, my friend, he was helping, he's from ESTA. To apply for the Asia Connect grant, we need to find somebody in Malaysia, and Dr. Bimo Tejo, he stepped forward, helped us. So he's the PI of the Asian grant. And there is an unknown person there. I'll explain it later. That unknown person helped us a lot. Other than that, we couldn't have done this. And Peter, you'll see Peter here. So we moved to Singapore. And these were the participants who were sponsored by the grants. But then we have really wonderful friends. Vish, my office mate from Purdue, he's at Norway. He says like, NTNU, Norway University is sending him to help us. Dr. Shudip Roy, he will be here in a couple of days. He went to the same university I went to as undergrad. He's a computational chemist, but started his own company called Prescience India. So if any of you are interested how to move from academic career to entrepreneurship, is a nice startup. They're surviving. I think they survived 4 or 5 years. So I hope like they'll survive. So Shudip will be here. And Michele, you already know, he's being supported by University of Montana or University of Arizona? What will say? University of Arizona. He's being supported by University of Arizona. And Dr. Shesha, he is having a visa problem. I hope he can come. He is being supported by IBM. So we have other friends that step forward to make this one successful. And you can see they're all from all over the India. And finally, the good part of having a good network is like, doesn't matter how you plan, people cannot make it. Somebody has some problem, some other problems. So Adimul couldn't make it. He was one of the instructor. And so we had to find the last moment. Dr. Putakam is from NSTDA locally. Our team is going to help us. So she stepped forward. And then Shubhra couldn't make it. So we have 2 postdoc, Ian and Firdaus from Singapore ESTAR. They'll be sharing the burden. So this is the good part about networking, that at the last moment when you are in real trouble, you can call up your friends like, please save me, and they will save you. Okay. And, I put a world map out there. When during the lunch break or whenever you get time, please put a pin from where you are from which country you are living, or which country you're originally from. Please put a pin. I think last time I count, we have representative from 17 different countries. It may be even more. So please take your time. I have 2 more announcements. You all should have a Wi-Fi instruction on your desk. Connect to the NSTDA free Wi-Fi and use the username and password there. And then we have 2 cultural excursions. They are listed on the board next to the map. And our local host needs to know how many of you are going to the excursion. So please tell them. They're on the back. And there is also Ms. Tan here. And so please tell them if you're, I hope all of us can go to the excursion, but please confirm with them, okay? And then finally, I told you there is an unknown person here who helped us. Of course, Dr. Sisades Tongsima and his team. I do not have 2 more names here. They are awesome. The reason behind I'm telling awesome, they came to the program at the last moment. In this year, January, February, if you look at the website, we advertise the Combio Asia, Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. However, the COVID rules at Kuala Lumpur, at that time in Malaysia, was very strict. We would have been stuck in the Langkawi Island. We all had to move with a tourist guide. You couldn't be free. So Sisades came forward in probably February, I don't remember, January, February, somewhere that. They're like, we'll help you. And not only he arranged, he took part of the initial, his team, his organization, initial expenditure and stuff. Without him and his team, we would not have been able to do it. So a great thanks to Sisades, and over to you.